So look at Asian markets on a Wednesday morning here in Asia. Suddenly we are seeing that this broad optimism spreading across markets, and this time round it has been underpinned once again with the upturn in the US markets. So returning from the low volume that we have seen in Monday's session, Tuesday actually did see the Dow Jones go on to clock another record close, and for the S&P 500 index, it's been another record print before closing, slightly higher than the previous session. And of course, gains over here have been led by the consumer staples sector, with many of the investors focusing on Walmart's gain with their commitment towards e-commerce, something that disruptors have really been doing, and that itself has sent prices up. And of course, one will also note that the financial sector managed to reverse Monday's losses, with a lot of this anticipation coming through from the earnings season, and BlackRock was expected to kickstart the earnings season for the financial sector. And I would think that the market will really be focusing upon that announcement today, with much of the anticipation penciling growth over there. So do keep a lookout for that one. But of course, I do think the market also had quite a bit of a look at the US dollar overnight as well. The dollar index sinking quite a bit in the overnight session. So of course, concerns had actually been issued towards the tax reforms and also North Korea once again, but the bulk of it, I would think, came from the fact that Euro-US dollar actually saw a bit of a surge over there. So against expectations of an announcement from secession from the Catalonia president, of course we know that he did not go down that path, and Euro-US dollar actually surged to the highest level since the referendum itself, shooting above 1.182 this morning. But of course, with the Fed FOMC minutes coming up and some expectation for dollar to show a bit of reversal over there, we do see Euro-US dollar sinking back to 1.18 level when last checked. So a quick check onto the rest of the Asian markets, how things have been doing over here on the Wednesday session. We are seeing the Hang Seng and the Straits Times Index up about 0.2 and 0.1% respectively. The ASX 200, however, do show quite a bit of strong trend over there, up about 0.5%. So of course, I do think that the market did see the Aussie US dollar surge overnight and really wanted to gain some exposure over there. That has been leading the prices up. The ASX 200 was last seen trading above 5,760. So do eyes some upward pressure towards the resistance at 5,800 level, which has been really keeping the prices range bound of late. But otherwise, for the Japanese market, meanwhile, we did see the market itself slightly pressured in the early part of the session due to the yen strength. But however, with that a little bit of reversal, we can see that the Nikkei joining the rest of the markets up about 0.2% when last checked. So really, I think into the later part of this session, the optimism will really continue for the European session. But having said that, I do think the market will really be focusing on the Fed minutes that is to come, and whether the dollar strength may actually return over here. Dollar index last seen around 93 levels, so do eye the resistance ahead around 94.